What is going on, guys? It is DJK, and today I am back with a series I've done on previous Call of Duties. I did on Black Ops 2 and I did it on Ghost, and now I'm continuing on Advanced Warfare. And that is my class setups. This basically is just, if you've not seen any of these videos before, and you're new, just a quick introduction. This is just how I'll show you basically my best classes, or the classes I think are best for me or for anyone really, in Advanced Warfare, and like the best gun and the best attachments, etc, etc, for the, just for the whole custom setup thing. But it's basically just that I run through all the different things I use: perks, score streaks, exo abilities, etc, etc, and you guys, if you use them. And I thought it was a really good idea for a video, and I've done it on Black Ops 2 and I've done it on Ghosts, so I thought, why not carry on Advanced Warfare? You guys seem to like it. My most viewed video actually is the DSR 50 off at Black Ops 2. Quite a lot of you guys actually really like that video, which is amazing. But anyway, let's jump into this class setup. Enough talking about this. Let's jump into this one now. Today we are covering the Bal-27 assault rifle. This assault rifle is an absolute machine. If you go into the when you click onto class setups, and if you click into when you go like this, it kind of tells you on this right hand side like what it's best at. So it's like it's a fully automatic, fires faster over time, and it's the best class for fire rate, which is amazing. It's like the best one for fire rate, and then obviously the AK-12 is for mobility and etc, etc. But we'll cover those other guns another time. So we're going to continue with the bow and attachments. Red dot's a must, I think, for this gun, because I don't like the sights. If I was to stay with an iron sight, I prefer like a round one, or one that's quite precise. This one is precise, but I don't like how spread out the three prongs are on it. When you look at aiming down the iron sights, so I think red dot is a must. It's more precise as well. You can get better headshots and stuff, and it's more likely to better accuracy. The second attachment I use is quick draw grip. Now this attachment makes you pull the gun up faster towards you when you're going down to aim down sights, which is it's not a must, but I like it because I find on this game you do seem to die quite a lot from the other people shooting you first when they're aiming down sights. So if you have this on, you can get a bit of advantage. Plus, with this being the best fire rated gun, it puts it into advantage of you going to more likely kill the person quicker. But everyone uses the Bal-27, if I'm honest, because it's probably the best assault rifle, if not second best. So moving on to secondary, I don't use a secondary. I try to use all my slot points for just basically making the Bal-27 as best as possible. So I don't run a secondary weapon. Obviously it doesn't have any attachments. So moving on to perks. Perk 1, I use lightweight. I think it's the only half decent, I mean, there is a few good ones, but I think it's the best perk 1. Obviously you just move faster. It's a bit like marathon in a way, but it's lightweight, and it's it's alright. It's a standard perk, if anything. It's just a standard perk. Moving on to perk 2, I use blind eye. Obviously you're undetectable on tracking drones, explosive drones and score streaks, except the UAV, which is a bit, it's a bit annoying. You basically can't be killed by anything, but you can be seen by the UAV. I suppose in a way, if you were if you weren't seen by the UAV as well, you'd probably be really overpowered, if anything, because you're not going to be seen. You won't be seen by any score streaks, so you're pretty much just not there, if anything, which is, I suppose, is a bit unfair, but that's how the game was designed. Moving on to perk 3, my first one is toughness, because I find you flinch a lot in this game when being shot, and it's horrible. So I put toughness on. You reduce the less flinch, which is amazing. It helps you with accuracy and things like that. And I have a second perk 3 for moving on to that one. So I have got the perk 3 greed perk wild card on. So the next one is scavenger. I find on this game there's not a lot of ammo to start with. I find there's hardly any ammo, if anything. And the magazine sizes are quite small. They're about average, to be fair, but some of them seem quite small. So having Scavenger gives you an extra magazine, and also you can resupply bullets from fallen ammo, from fallen dead bodies and stuff, which is amazing. You know, you've always got to have ammo when you're good, otherwise you're going to die because you're just not going to kill anyone. It's also good for going on high streaks as well, I find, because obviously the more people you're killing, the more ammo you refill in, so the better it is, etc, etc. Stuff like that works. So moving on to the exo ability, I've been thinking about this. I used Overclock. When the first game first came out, I thought Overclock would be the best because I thought it was the one that made you jump high and give you all these different abilities that I thought were just for this one, but they're not actually. I found that the exo ability, the jump one, is just standard. Everyone has that, but then obviously you can have your own little ones on that. So I had the Overcloak and I didn't really know what it did. I just thought that what it was for. And then I realised it actually gave you a speed boost. You can run faster with it, which I didn't realise until about 3 days ago. So I was like, oh my god, what an idiot. But now I use the mute device, which silences your footsteps, which is basically like dead silence off Ghosts or the other Call of Duty games, and it's actually really, really effective. It's not as silent as you thought it would be. People can still hear you if they've got a really good gaming headset. My friend told me that he's got a really good gaming headset, and he says, I can actually still hear you when you're like behind me, but it's, you know, it's a lot quieter than it would be if you didn't have it on. So, you know, it's got an advantage, but then it's also got a disadvantage because quite a lot of people have gaming headsets now, so they could probably hear you, which is annoying. And for my Exo launcher, there's actually quite a lot of good things on here. Like the Semtex is good, just the normal frag is really good actually. Not so keen on the stun or the variable grenade, which is the one which you can switch, but not that keen on that. The smoke, no. EMP, no. The threat grenade, no. But obviously I've not used the spike drone because I've not unlocked it. But anyway, I just stick with the classic frag. It's just a normal grenade. Everyone knows what frag is. It's just the bog standard grenade, which is okay. Moving on to score streaks. UAV, you got to have that UAV. You know, good perk to have. Excellent for yourself. It's much better than the Ghost one, which was the SATCOM, which was terrible if you ask me. But back to the UAV, which is excellent. The UAV is really, really good actually, which is awesome. You know, it's just a bog standard UAV, shows the enemies where they are. If you have multiple, I think it's like an advanced UAV sort of thing, which is a bit like how the SATCOMs worked on Ghost, but a bit better. So for the second one, I like to use the Orbital Care Package. Now, the care package is basically a care package from Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops. You know, it was, and they took it out of Ghosts, but it was the field order. But I'm glad they've brought it back like this now. It's much better and everyone can have one. The field order was sort of a one-man thing, like, and it only had really one good. You only ever really got one good one out there, field order, and once someone had got it, like the main thing for certain maps, that was it. It was gone. But on Advanced Warfare, you can get it multiple times. I was playing, I think it's Riot, and there's like a special camera that shows enemies through the wall. And you can get that multiple times. I think I got it 3 times, which is really good. But that's all care package. Obviously, you can get all the other score streaks as well. And for the last one, I use, just for now, I've used the bombing run. I suppose it's like the stealth bomber. It's actually really, really good. If anything, I'd say it's a bit slow. It comes over a bit slow. It gives times for the enemy to move out of the way, but I suppose that's how the way it was designed. But it's a really good score streaks nonetheless. So this is going to wrap it up, guys. This is my class setup. Leave it on the screen for you a second if you want to, you know, use it. Feel free to do it. It's actually a really good class setup. I find it's really good. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I will be covering more guns as the Advanced Warfare goes, as over the years the Advanced Warfare is out. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button also if you like this. That's really appreciated. I love every like. Also leave a comment saying what class you like to use, if you use the BAL, what attachments you use, or what perks you use, etc, etc, things like that, score streaks. So yeah, leave a comment like that. Follow me on Twitter, guys, if you've got a Twitter. Link will be in the description. Follow me on there for all my latest videos. Tweet me, you know, I love tweeting people and stuff like that. So follow me on Twitter and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, guys. You know, I love it, appreciating it and everything. So I hope you guys did enjoy this. Hit the thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys later.